Welcome to Outback Outdoors. Make sure you like, subscribe, and click the alert to stay up to date on all our new videos.
Listen up, I've rode through howling hell and wind and snow and rain. I am oblivious to misery and pain, and that iron in your gizzard, it will never go away. So long as you got work to do today, and there's a monster on your back, son, get your guts up off the trail. We got a job to do, and I promise we won't fail. One day you'll learn your scars and all the fearlessness you lack. Don't worry about that ornery Charlie bull. The monster's on your back. There's a monster on your back. Where the road meets the gravel, grass is turning green. It's a far cry.
Nothing like setting eyes on some new country. Just came over the ridge from the trailhead. This is where we're going to be for the next week, looking for mule deer. I've never laid eyes on this other than just on a map and Google Earth. I love walking in new country. I love to explore. But we're going to go in. As I'm going in, I'm just looking for sign. Looking for deer, stopping and glassing, taking our time, and get a feel for the lay of the land, and see if we can't find the buck.
Well, Adam, Cody, and Jordan hiked in yesterday. I think it's about a 7-mile hike once we get to the trailhead. So I'll be hiking in the dark. We've got a rendezvous point at the bottom of a canyon. And the hunt is on tomorrow morning. August 10th, opening day, Nevada archery mule deer.
We've been sitting here watching the biggest buck we've seen this whole trip. He's just bedded down, been waiting for him to bed. We're gonna move down this ridge to another little rock outcrop or an skyline. Look at the lay of the land, see if there's any other deer, and start making a plan on how to get in on this guy. He's a really nice buck. was pretty. Watching them run out like that. Got to 65 yards. I raised up to get a solid range. I wish I could have had a solid range and raised up at full draw. I might have been able to get a shot off, but oh well.
That was pretty cool to watch. From down here, you're sneaking up, and I see you, and I see the deer, and it was like you were right on him. It was such a cool vision from right here.
We were close. I know from when you're behind, somebody, it makes it look like you're a lot closer.
He looked 30 yards away.
Yeah, he was about 60, but still, I mean, it would have been a shot. If I had a solid range, could raised up at full draw, I might have had enough time to have settled the pin and made the shot. But what a pretty sight, watching that buck run over the ridge.
Well, that was fun to watch, Adam. That was entertaining for me, and I hope it was fun for you too.
Let's see you get on a buck tomorrow now.
We got a few days, but we got to get it. We got to get it happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
This segment brought to you by Hamsky Archery Solutions, maximizing your accuracy.
We knew it was going to be this kind of day when we woke up and the sky was really dark. And when the sun started coming up, we got a really bright red sunrise out of the east. So when there's red sky in the morning, the bow hunters take warning. We're just tucked under some mahogany on this ridge so we can still glass a little bit. The rain makes it a little bit harder to see, but rain can be a blessing and a curse, but we came prepared, ready for it. I'm just going to make the best of what we have. Well, we all packed out today. Early this morning, we had to get resupplied, batteries charged, get our clothes drying out from these torrential downpours that nothing could keep us dry or our gear. And then we loaded up on some more supplies. So we came out. It was a good hike. Set up a new camp, hiked into some other country. And first off this evening, we spotted a great group of bachelor bucks up high. We figured making a plan for tomorrow. Well, the excitement of seeing those deer come up over the horizon kind of fell by the wayside after Adam got a call saying that he needed to come back home. There were some things that needed to be taken care of with the family, and our thoughts and prayers are going out to him as he's driving home back to Colorado. But he said, Dave, I want you to go up there tomorrow, last day, and I want you to shoot one of those bucks. So we're going to give it our darndest and see if we can't make that happen tomorrow.
This segment brought to you by Hoyt. Get serious, get Hoyt.
snuck up to the head of this bowl. And those bugs, the bachelor bugs that we're looking for, are right down there. We were right in on them, 55 yards. They came back after kind of getting boogered. A few of them settled down, and as they were coming back up, ranging them for 55. It was downhill. They came out, and it looked like he was farther down the hill than when he first came through. I just didn't compensate enough for it, and came right across the top of his back. Nice thing is, it looks like only a flesh wound, but we're gonna get up here to the top, see if we can find him. Maybe they bed down someplace. We're able to make another move on him.
This segment brought to you by Cabela's Tags. Draw the tag of a lifetime.
Well, Adam, we almost had him, buddy. I hope you had a safe trip home. And everything's okay with the family. We got in close. We did what we were supposed to do on the bucks that we found last night. We had them at 45, 50 yards, bedded right below us. It was a great hunt. It's a beautiful country, and you put in all this effort, all this time, and it comes down to inches, or maybe a couple yards and a few seconds. But that's what makes it exciting. That's what keeps pushing us on to the next hunt. We're here with Dennis Reynolds.
some of you may remember from the past California pig shows. He's been managing some pig property not very far from here. And after some great hunts together, he invited us to come down to his property and hunt blacktail. It's very unique on this piece of property because it is so small. You know, Bill Pemberton, myself, Trevin, Adam, Sean, Chris, Wade, we're all used to hunting big open country. And you know, being able to glass for long distances. Well, here, the farthest you can glass where we were set up in the tree stands is 20 yards.
Yeah.
So you have to rely on hearing as they're coming through the crunchy, you know, the crunchy leaves, and then you have to be ready because when they show themselves, they're going to be right on you.
Hot summer sun, Ricky's and lime, cool water wind, passing like time, running down off the snow-capped mountain peaks, rolling like waves on the shores of Sweetwater Beach. Indian summer days are running from school, a green-eyed girl and a reckless fool, the taste of her lips and the sun on her cheeks.
Well, it was a pretty slow morning. Just a couple deer coming walking through. But what Dennis is saying, he says the mornings they're usually tucking in pretty quick. And they're coming out, you know, fairly early in the afternoon. So we're gonna get out of the stand, sneak back. We got some work to do for Dennis in his taxidermy studio. So we'll get some of that stuff done while we're here. We're changing it up for the last evening of the hunt because the trees aren't really tall enough around here. There's only a few that allow us to put up a tree stand. Even though it's just thick cover we've dropped to the ground, and we're gonna try to sit the ground tonight on these 3 converging trails. Feeling good about it, but feeling hot. Well, that happened pretty fast. Bill was sitting here as the camera seat, and just through the thick scrub he could see some legs walking through. So he tapped me and said, there's a buck coming. We got all set, grabbed my bow, and he was coming in very spooky. I don't know if I made a little bit of noise or something, but he started slowly working his way, bobbing his head. And I made the mistake that as soon as the opportunity presented itself, I shot. Well, unfortunately, there's very little of the buck that Bill could see. I just got excited. I just misunderstood where he could see. And with it being so thick, it's very difficult to know yes, no, yes, no. And with them being close, not wanting to talk in the blind, I should have done a better job of asking Bill, but...
Beautiful buck. I'm speechless.
Awesome job, dude.
I'm speechless. That's beautiful, you know, on such a property like this that's managed the way the Dennis manages it, and I'm so excited and ecstatic. You know, he's got trail cam pictures of this for the longest time when he was only this big, and tells a story, and you know, a buck that just means a lot to him and is pretty special.
Thanks for watching Outback Outdoors. We encourage you to comment below, and as always, like, subscribe, and click the alert to stay up to date on all our new videos.